Hello, I'm XCreek and welcome back to my video on Warhammer 40k Kill Team, and we are going to talk about the Firstborns today after the Primaris on last video. Alright, let's jump in. For the Firstborn, there are three groups, three kill teams. The first one is Tactical Marine. For Tactical Marines, the options here are much better than most of the Primaris, I would say, because Marines get, Tactical Marines, I mean, get 6 models, 1 Sergeant, 1 Gunner, 1 Heavy Gunner, and the rest are Warriors, right? This is actually very good because you get 3 special weapons. And if anything in this game, special weapons is usually the deciding factor on which team can kill better. Although bolt pistol and normal bolt guns can do the job decently, special weapons are usually the ones that will guarantee a kill, except for flamers. Now, the second fire team is the scout fire team. For scouts, you get much more models. You get 10 models. This is as if you're playing Imperial Guard, I guess, even though Imperial Guard will have more models. But yeah, like Veteran Guards. We'll see their stats later. And then there's Death Watch, which is my favorite, my personal favorite, because they have tons of weapon options. Like you get the Sergeant, which you can give Heavy Thunderhammer or Lightning Claws or any of these. Tons of options. Like, do you want to play more melee focused? You can do that. Do you want to play more range focused? You can do that. If you're still not sure which fire team you want to play as Space Marines, I would say Death Watch. Good weapon option, really flexible compared to the others. Now let's look at the stats for Tactical Marines. Now, in the last video, I think I rambled for a bit too long, so this time I will just focus on like which weapon options I would suggest and why, instead of talking about all of the weapon options. All right, for Tactical Marines, there is no option here. It's just bolt gun and fist. For the gunners, I would suggest plasma. Melta guns are good, but only if you're playing on a very dense table. If there's a lot of cover and obstructions, use Melta gun because you can get closer easier. If there's a lot of firing lane, a lot of vantage points, a lot of way to shoot at your enemies, go with plasma guns. Flamer, maybe if you're fighting like Imperial Guards, but most of the time this will not be useful. Just bring plasma gun instead. Heavy Gunner, always bring missile launcher because you have the option for anti-horde or anti-armor. If you want to, you can give them the Heavy Gunner a suspensor so the missile launcher doesn't have heavy. I would suggest mostly using crack so you will guarantee a kill most of the time. Alright, Sergeant, no pistols. I don't like pistols. Most of the time you'll be using Combi Plasma. Don't bring pistol. Don't bring Combi Plasma. You can only shoot the plasma once, but it's still good, and you can still use the bolter normal, which is not a bad weapon. Now for scouts, I wouldn't suggest shotguns, no, because you know, range 6. Bolt guns, just bring bolt guns. For the heavy gunner, missile launcher, of course, the same. For the sergeant, just give it a bolt gun. Scout sniper doesn't really have a weapon choice, bring them, of course, and the sergeant, it's the same. All right, Death Watch. Now, this is the one with the most weapon option. For Death Watch, let's start with the sergeant first. For the sergeant, I would suggest plasma, not combi plasma, but actual plasma gun. The problem here is that if you buy the Death Watch Kill Team box, you don't really get plasma gun. You can either proxy it using the shotgun, or you have to buy bits. You decide. The other weapons, I don't think it's as good as plasma. Just bring plasma. For the melee weapons, because you're bringing plasma, you cannot use any melee weapons aside from fist. Heavy gunner, if you look at this, the option would be either missile launcher or frag cannon or Infernus heavy bolter. I would suggest bringing frag cannon because why? Like, yes, missile launcher have 1 more damage, but missile launcher is a heavy weapon, so you'll have to use Suspensor, and Infernus heavy bolter is also a heavy weapon, but frag cannon isn't a heavy weapon, so you don't have to use Suspensor. You can give the heavy gunner some other equipment. It frees up equipment options. But if you really need the 7 damage from missile launcher, then I guess you can just bring missile launcher, but overall I would pick frag cannon. For the gunner, the same, plasma gun. Alright, fighter, I don't really suggest bringing fighter, because this means you're going with a melee dude with only a pistol. that can only shoot at 6 inches. I guess it depends on the table. If the table have a lot of obstructions, a lot of walls, maybe you can bring this. Otherwise, just bring warriors. Now for warriors, which weapon should you pick? I would suggest the bolt gun, because with the bolt gun you can use bolter discipline and shoot twice, and you can pick the ammo for different situation. In most situations, you'll be using Vengeance because it's 4/4. You don't even need crits because it will still deal 4 damage. If your enemies are behind light covers or cover at all, just bring Dragonfire, which is still useful. Maybe if you're really lucky, I guess you can bring Hellfire. If your enemy have like pretty good saves, like Custodes or Space Marines or Sisters, use Kraken. If your enemies are in cover, use this. If anything else, use Vengeance. Shotgun, no, because you can shoot twice with bolt gun. The good thing about warriors instead of the fighter is that warriors can bring bolt gun and a power weapon. So bolt gun, power weapon for warriors. Fighter, don't bring them. I don't suggest bringing them, but if you really want to bring them, I guess plasma pistol and either power weapon or power fist or lightning claws or whatever you want. Gunner, go with plasma gun. Deathwatch veteran heavy gunner, go with frag cannon. Sergeant, go with plasma. All right. So that's all the firstborns. Maybe we should check the equipment. For the firstborns, you only have access to frag grenade, crack grenade, purity seal, and dispenser. If you're using any of the heavy weapons, give them 1 dispenser. But aside from that, just bring purity seal. I would pick purity seal because I don't know, maybe you can give frag grenades for to the ones using plasma guns, but I really don't see much point to that. But it's your choice. You only have 3 choices. For my Deathwatch list, I brought 1 sergeant with plasma and fist, 2 warriors with bolt gun and power weapon, no fighter, 1 veteran gunner with plasma, 1 veteran heavy gunner with frag cannon. There you go. Equipments, heavy gunner, and sergeant uses the purity seal. There you go. That's my list. I always prefer long range instead of melee. All right, so let's talk about some advanced, I wouldn't say advanced tactics, but let's talk about some tips and tricks on how to play Marines, right? Because as I said in the last episode, even the Primaris ones are surprisingly very squishy. They might look like, oh yeah, Marines, they're tough, right? Well, they have a lot of health, like 13, 14 for the Primaris, 18 for the heavy intercessors, and for firstborns you get 11, 12 health. However, this is not really that tough. They're not very tough. Seriously, they're not very tough. Especially if you get hit by special weapons. Got hit by a plasma gun, you're dead. Most of the time, you'll be dead. Got hit by a frag cannon, you'll be dead. Like missile launchers, probably dead. Like and you only have 5 models, so be careful. So how do you play this? Make use of your 3 APL. You hide behind a wall. You move out, not too far away. Just move out like 3 inches. Shoot once and then dash back into cover. That's how you play Marines. Or if you are hiding behind a vantage point, right? Like a platform, you climb up. Now, here's the thing. According to the new FAQ, if you're climbing up the Octarius terrain, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the platform is 3 inches vertical, the first 2 inches you climb, you have to pay 1 circle. 1 movement. The remaining 1 inches of climbing, that's free. So you climb 2 inches and then the rest 1 inch is free. Then you get up and then you have to move forward. You get to move forward 4 inches, but don't move forward 4 inches though. Just move forward just to get your base on top of the platform. Move forward like 1 inches, only 1 inch forward. And according to the new FAQ, you don't have to get all your base on top of the platform. You can hang out a bit, that's fine. All right. So climb, move forward 1 inches, shoot. After you shoot, you dash behind, down the vantage point. And then the enemy can't shoot at you anymore. unless I'm crazy and the climb rule have rules stating that you can't. If that's true, please tell me in the comment. But so far, I think that's how that works. You can climb, shoot, and then dash backwards. If you've killed enough enemies, then you can just not dash, right? You can just climb and then shoot twice, depending on which unit you're using. But most Space Marines, like Firstborns, will have access to bolt guns. So yeah, that's usually it. Just do that. As for what to buy, for these three is like, it's really easy, right? Like one box of Tactical Space Marines, one box of Scout, one box of Deathwatch. But you don't get plasma. Again, if you're not playing what you see is what you get, just buy the box, put the shotgun on the Deathwatch, and then paint the shotgun shells on the top of it blue. Here you go, shotgun dude, right? It looks like this. If you don't want to use plasma gun, just proxy it using this, and you can just paint the shells blue or glowing or whatever, right? Just tell people, yeah, this is the different design plasma gun, right? Whatever. And if you actually want to use shotgun, why though? Just paint it another color. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's it for the Firstborns. So looking at the comments on the last video, someone requested Necrons, so I'm guessing that's what the next video will be. I'm going to talk about Necrons. And after Necrons, it's going to be Hunter, I don't know, how do you pronounce that? Yeah, the Tau. So I'll be making that after the Necrons. All right then, that was my video on the Firstborn kill teams for Kill Team 21. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has been useful. Please like, subscribe, put some comment below if you think I missed something or I'm wrong with some rules, and if you think that melee is better than range in Kill Team 2021, like, do comment. And if you want to request me talk about some other factions, just put it in the comments. All right, thank you for watching and see you all next time. Bye.